Welcome to the Rebooted Mindset, a transformative podcast that reshapes adversities into triumphs. Meet Alida Hernandez, a beacon of resilience, who's journeyed from the brink of despair to a state of holistic wellness. Her story is one of grit and grace, a testament to the power of perseverance. Tune in every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as we explore authentic experiences and share life-altering solutions. We're here to guide you on your journey to a healthier, more balanced you. We believe in the potential of every individual to reboot their mindset, and we're here to support you every step of the way. Remember to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to stay updated. It's your turn to transform your challenges into victories. Remember, it's never too late to reboot your mindset. Welcome aboard.
Hi everybody, Alida Hernandez, Rebooted Mindset. It is Tuesday, February 27th. Wow, where's the year going already? End of February already, only 29 days in February. This is episode 67, I believe. I can't believe I forgot. 67. We're doing transformation and self-love. Probably people thinking about what is this, right? So transformation, as you know, the word transformation, as you change, right? You evolve. So I've been transforming for the last 7 years, like intensely, since having the stroke, and I've completely, little by little, learned more and more to change my mindset and to transform, just like a butterfly. We just transform. So I speak about like the decades that we go through in our lives, right? In every decade we go through change. So we're born, right? So that's our first decade. Then the next one, you're going in your teens, you're in school. Then in your 20s, either you're finishing college or getting married. In the 30s, you're having babies. Right? So for at least for me, in my 40s, then I had gotten divorced. Unfortunately, I got divorced. And then in my 50s, I started basically a new life because I had my stroke at 52. So I had to change in my life. So the 50s was a whole nother transformation because sickness came in, and that's when the transformation started really hitting home. And in the sense of, I need to transform because it's not working. You know, you get to a point in your life that you go, stuff is not working. You know, you struggle and you're trying to figure out what you're doing and everything. And then you realize that things just are not going the right path. Like when I was single, trying to date and having 2 children was not an easy task, because you had to find people who you can trust, and it was very difficult. And also because after I got divorced, I really didn't know what I wanted. I didn't know what I wanted before, and I didn't know what I wanted afterwards. I thought what I was wanting was what I got, right? If you understand, right? You're married, then you get divorced and thinking, okay, it's going to be better now because now he was the problem. But really, the whole time, you're the problem. And not necessarily the problem, but we have to do changes in ourselves, and not try to fix other people. Nobody told us to fix other people. We have to fix ourselves first when able to embrace life and the challenges that we get. Because I find that in transformation, so personal transformation, I just want to give some keywords that I looked up here. And I'll give a reference to whatever I find that is not my words, of course. But a couple of things I looked up about personal transformation. So I'm going to move this over here because if I'm not, I can't see you. So personal transformation involves changing your thoughts, behaviors, and beliefs to expand your consciousness and live a more fulfilling life. So that's the definition of personal transformation. Purpose is it's the unique journey of self-discovery and growth, intentionally embarking upon to unlock your fullest potential and reach your self-actualization. So I know these are big words. Just bear with me. I mean, it's all good information here. And then again, I was talking about the stages, like my decades, like each decade, how different changes. So your stages, personal transformation is not linear. It can start with small changes like altering a habit or overcoming a limited belief. like becoming a vegetarian or quitting smoking or forgiving wrongdoers. So there's a lot of different things that you can do for transformation. And sometimes we go through, there's two, I never heard these words before, but I looked this up, and it says that the Kensho moments, those are moments that are pain and suffering that lead to growth. And then you have a Satori moments that are moments of insight and realization. So in your life, you're going to have periods of time that is really rough, right? And you go through a lot of pain, a lot of crying, a lot of like, what am I doing? Why things aren't going right? And the bottom line is we are our worst enemy. We usually are our worst enemy, because what happens is we beat ourselves up. Okay, we say, oh, my fault, I shouldn't have done this, or something goes wrong. You're constantly like on yourself. Give yourself a break. You have to give yourself a break too. You can't be beating yourself up all the time. And you have to realize what exactly happened. Like, I've learned that over the course of my life, that a lot of the issues I had were my reaction to what happened, right? So it's not just the thoughts that we get in a moment, but it's also how we react to the situation. So I find that now, and over the last 7 years, I have I've been still transforming. I will continue to transform till the day I die, basically, because I will never end learning. But what I was going to say, that, oh my gosh, I can't believe I just lost my thought. So we would continue learning, right? We just continue learning, and the transformation continues on an everyday basis. And we have every day we have a chance to reboot our mindset, as I say, right? Every day you have a chance to start new. So don't think, oh, I failed yesterday. Don't beat yourself up so much about the failures. Take it as a lesson learned. If you take things as a lesson learned, trust me, you're not going to do it again. If you go, that mistake I made was a lesson that I had to learn, and I learned this from it and this from it, and now move on, you will find that it will be benefit you so much more. And I had an incredible weekend this weekend. I was Saturday, I was with about 25 beautiful women in the park, spending an afternoon with them for a self-love day with incredible women. And thank you to Sherry Kane for that. I am Complete Woman. And one of these days she'll be on my show. I've been asking her to come, so she'll be on here one of these days. She's one of my, I would say, my mentors. She's my teacher. She's helped me transform, and I didn't realize how much she's helped me transform in the last 2 years that I've known her. It's been a really amazing journey, and it's just little things like it's. I think other people see it more than myself, but I'm learning to see the changes in myself as well, and just how I handle things. Like, for example, if you're driving down the street and if you live in South Florida, anywhere there's a big city, there's a lot of traffic, there will be a time that you will get so frustrated on the road because people are driving very aggressive, or they cut you off, or whatever it is, right? So usually everybody's reaction is like, what is he doing? It just starts screaming, right? You start screaming at the person when the car goes by. So now, instead of me doing that I used to do that years ago, I'm like, why am I doing? I don't know what's wrong with that person, why that person is speeding. Not that he shouldn't be speeding, but maybe there's a reason why he's speeding. So I cannot judge another person in the other car why they're driving recklessly or whatever it is. So it's like you just have to let it go. It's like you have oil, like when you put your suntan oil on, like let it slide off and keep going. So my new thing is let it go. My new thing is let it go. Just like the song by the Disney movie I'm not going to mention, but you know the song. So when I'm going through things, sometimes I just have to sit down and just go, let it go, let it go. Is it that important? Is it important for me to be upset, to exert energy for this issue or not? I'm really picking my battles now. Picking and choosing, because we have the option to do that. We have to pick and choose what we go through in life sometimes, or our decisions. And but I want to go back on, because I sidetracked it. On Saturday I had an incredible day with a group of ladies that are just so amazing. Each woman in the group has their own specialty. They're all gifted, they're all amazing. I'm so, so grateful for them, and for Sherry, and for Sharonat, and for Kelly, and for Susan, and for my friend Rachel, and for, oh, so many people out there. Who did I miss? Pilani, and all those beautiful ladies that were there. And if I missed your name, I'm so sorry. There's a lot of you. So, but I just want to say thank you, and I will continue growing every day, and giving you pointers on how you can grow and make your life better. So, what is self-love, right? What is self-love? People are like, what is it? So, self-love is not just a concept, it's a radiant beacon of light that illuminates a path to personal transformation. So, what does that all mean? So, self love is, in the essence, it encompasses deep appreciation for your worthiness and acceptance of yourself. Okay, that's the essence of self love. And the impact is practical self love allows you to embrace your imperfections and accept an acceptance of yourself. Oh, sorry. Practicing self love allows you to embrace your imperfections, heal wounds, and grow. Okay, so the journey is cultivating self-love is an ongoing process that involves kindness, compassion, nurturing your inner being. So bottom line is, you have to love yourself. If you don't love yourself, you can't love anybody else. And that's the bottom line. You have to love yourself to love other people. And I never realized that until like recently. I mean, I knew you have to love yourself, but do you truly love yourself? Do you truly, really love yourself and show yourself kindness and empathy and during these times? Because I know I beat myself up a lot of times because I'm always like, oh, I have to do this and I have to do that. Oh, and then I feel guilty sometimes resting because I have so much to do that it's just nonstop, that I feel like if I take a break, I'm gonna miss something because I need to do something. And I can't do that anymore. I'm sorry. Ooh, I got the sleepy for some reason. But self-love is so important. I never realized it. And I'm learning because the last 2 years I've been embracing I am a complete woman, group of ladies, and it has been really an incredible journey because I've been taught a lot of different things. I have a whole new bunch of sisters now, and it's just so awesome to have some new girlfriends out there, and to realize that we're so the same. We are so similar in so many things. As women, we go through very similar situations in our life, just in different times of our life, but we can learn from each other. And hey, Tracy, thanks for showing. Hi. So, so yeah, so we go through so much in life, and us ladies, when we get a group of ladies that we really connect with, it's just so amazing. It opens my heart so much more. It's like more love comes into my heart. Like I feel like I get more love for all these ladies, and then I in turn give them back more love as well. So it's just awesome. Um, it's really taught me. Sherry's taught me to take time for myself. A lot of times we spend money on stupid things, and I just say it point blank. We spend money on stupid stuff. We can go out. Oh, I want to go down to Miami and go to dinner or whatever, and it's not even that good. It's just that you went to Miami and you'll spend $200-300 in dinner, then you're parking, then whatever else you need. So it could be like a $500 night, okay, to go out drinking and eating in Miami. Okay. Now, I've been living out here for 24 years. And Miami is Miami, okay? It looks gorgeous out on the TV, but the beaches are beautiful, but it's a city. It's just like any other city. I don't know what everybody loves about Miami, okay? But anyway, what I'm saying is you can spend $500 on nonsense, right? But when you have to turn around and say, I'm going to spend $500 on myself, it's like, you're going to spend $500 on a seminar? Why are you going to go to a seminar? Why are you going to spend money on yourself? And people look at you like you're crazy. But you know what? You need to spend money on yourself. It's education. And I wish I knew this 30 years ago. 30 years ago, I wish I had mentors and other women in my life that could have guided me, because wow, all I can say is wow. Okay, because I know I'm a different person now. I can imagine what a person I would have been 30 years ago if I would have known the stuff that I know now, and all the stuff that I still don't know, right? Still learning. But the self-love, you really need to make time for yourself in the sense of we're always doing, as women, we're always doing for everybody else. We're a mother, we're a sister, we're a daughter, we're whatever, yeah, an aunt, right? We're always constantly doing. Hola, Francisco. We're constantly doing stuff, right, for other people. But then we don't even stop for ourselves. And I don't mean getting your nails done. That's not self-love, okay? Not nails, feet. That's just like maintenance, right? That you need to do. But I'm talking about self-love. When you say, okay, today, like I went on Saturday, I left my house at 12 noon and I didn't get home till 7 p.m. I was out of the house for 7 hours. And it was the most beautiful, peaceful time that I had on Saturday. And boy, did I need that. It was like rejuvenating. It was like being there, sitting under an oak tree with 25 women discussing things that stays confidential in our circle. But it was just amazing just to connect with other women. You know, we're all about connections. We're all about love and connections, and we need people. You know, for how long we were stuck inside the house, and people are still afraid to go out. Let's connect. Let's connect. Let's do old school. Okay. Does anybody know what old school is? For my audience out there, they're in their 50s or 60s. You know what I'm talking about. So we call old school. Old school was back in the 80s, right? Music from the 80s. So back then we had one phone in the house, rotary dial. Back in the late 70s, okay. Back in the late 70s, I had one phone, a yellow phone, right, in my kitchen. And of course, I had a long cable, so it would stretch halfway across the apartment because everybody wants to be in your business when you have only one phone. Your grandmother, your mother, whoever's there, like, why are you on the phone so long? So we only had one phone. And if you wanted to meet people, guess what? You had to go outside of your house. You had to go outside and go mingle, right? So we used to dance. Music was my life, and music is still my life. And people who really know me know that I love music, and I love to dance, and I just music. It's in me. It's just amazing. And growing up with music in my life, in my family, being both my parents were pianists, I've always been around music. So I can't that even my mother till this day, we put on music every single day at the house, and they'll start dancing salsa or freestyle or disco, whatever we put on, we change it up. Um, so anyway, so back in old school time, we actually went out to meet people and talk to them. We're not on the phone swiping left and right and no, no, no. We actually connection with a person, right? A connection to be face to face with a person and get to know people. It makes a big difference. And nowadays, I really believe we need more connection because we've been isolated so much. And there's so much propaganda on media, on social media, and even our news that really can really mess up with your brain. So my suggestion, in my opinion, I don't watch the news anymore. If I want to know what's going on in the news, I go on the internet and I'll go to world news. I'll get the like unbiased news. I just want to know the headline, right? Not somebody's opinion. I just want to know what's going on in the world. And I read my news. I pick and choose what I want to read. I don't sit there with the TV on because it will make you cuckoo in the head. I'm just saying, don't be watching the news. And I love movies too, but I really, since I've been transforming more the last 2 years, I have really watched less and less TV. Now, don't get me wrong, I like my shows, okay, but I find that less and less shows on TV are really good. Like they don't have a good message. They don't. I don't want to see people being killed or murdered or anything like that. You know, all that nasty stuff. I don't want to watch some of that stuff. So I watch How It's Made, which is a really good show. See, I know I'm a little darky, but I like watching things that I learn. So I like watching things like documentaries um and different things. We watch some JC and I watched some documentaries on wrestling and DJ Peter, where you been? Miss you. So, hey Juan, hola, ¿cómo está? Thanks for joining me. We're doing Transformation Tuesday. So, talking about transformation and how we can transform on a daily basis just by little things. In my journey of changing, I realized that my life wasn't going right. I wasn't happy. And then I realized, why am I not happy? Why am I blaming other people for my, hey, Ludwig. um, I wasn't happy. And then I realized that I was blaming other people for my unhappiness, but it wasn't them. I was unhappy because of myself, because I wasn't happy with me. I wasn't in love with myself. I wasn't, I didn't realize my value. You have to know your value. You have to know you are valuable. As a human being, every person is valuable. And we all have something to offer in this life. We're here for a reason. Now, a lot of people might ask, how come I do so many different, I go into so many different topics, like I do meditation and I do sound healing and I go to full moon and I do different things. Now, I don't know why. I even Googled it. Why people are so uncomfortable about talking about religion or God. Everybody gets so crazy. I don't understand. You say God, everybody's like, oh my God, she's talking about God. Don't. I don't understand it. The same thing goes by politics, right? People say, oh, don't talk about religion or politics. That's not a law? Why? Do you not have the intelligence to have a conversation with a person, even if you do not agree with them? Okay, because that's the bottom line. If you cannot have a conversation about religion or politics, it's because you don't have the open mindset to have an open this conversation. That's the bottom line. So I want to tell everybody, so you know, I do believe in God, and I've been raised in a Catholic Christian home, and but I embrace other faiths because of knowledge that I can learn from them. Okay, for example, Chinese acupuncture has been around more than 5,000 years. So why should I not believe that it should work when they've been doing it for 5,000 years? Okay, and they eat very healthy in China, not the way they eat here, because Chinese food here is not what they eat in China. They made it Americanized with all the sauce and all that stuff. But what I'm saying is that we have to be open, have an open mindset. So open your brains to know that there's the same way that you drive to Miami and you can take the turnpike or the 95, right? Or you're maybe on the Palmetto or the Dolphin. There's different highways, right? To go to Miami. Well, it's the same thing in life. There are different paths you can go. So I want to choose the path of more enlightenment and more understanding with my faith in God and spiritually, and how I can heal my body and be healthy and live a long life so I can brown for my kids and hopefully grandkids in the future. So I don't know about you, but I think that's a good idea. I mean, my mother's going to be 86 years old, and thank God for my mother that she's still around and still dancing. Everybody who knows me knows my mom. She's still up there. She just turned 86, and I'm so grateful to be 59. Okay. But, every, like I say all the time, every day is a good day to reboot your mindset. So every day. So you wake up in the morning and you're not happy about something. Say your work. I'll give you an example. I won't say what job, but there was several jobs that I had a job because I had to work, right? I had to get paid. I had to pay rent. I had to feed my kids. So you had to do what you had to do. Was I happy? No. I didn't like my job. I didn't like what I did. Sometimes I didn't even like the people I worked with because it was a very toxic environment. And every day I got up in the morning was such a chore. I remember we get up in the morning and be like, I can't get out of bed. And I would get to work late. And they would fight with me all the time. Alita, why are you always late? Because I don't want to be here. That was the bottom line. I was late because I didn't care and I didn't want to be there. And it was so hard because I had to do my job because I was getting paid to do a job. So I had to do it. So it's taking me years to realize that all that unhappiness, you know what happens? That all that unhappiness that you have when you go into a job that you don't like, it becomes internal and you start physically getting sick. So I used to go change jobs, unfortunately, because the company sold and I had to move, whatever the reason was. But anyway, when I got to a new job, after a few weeks or something, I always got sick. And I never understood why. And now I finally realize it. I got sick because I was so stressed from the new job, not sleeping right, not eating right, and then not even liking it on top of it, that I made myself sick. So I kept saying, why do I keep getting sick? It was really, it was myself. I made myself sick because I'm not liking what I did. And now I'm at a point in my life that, I don't know about you guys, but at 59, I don't put up with too much BS no more. Okay, I refiltered my friends. I have recycled, like not even recycled. I have discarded friends and made new friends. And then the ones that I've known for a long, long time, they're still around 30, 20 years. France, my friend for 24 years. Tracy in California. Girl, how long has it been? 37 years or some 38 years. 38 years we're friends. Just people that I've known for a long time. My friend Melinda, I just talked to Melinda the other day from New York. She was my maid of honor when I got married to the father of my kids. And so I've known her for, wow, let's see, 23, 37, 36 years. So it's amazing. So I have people I've known for a long time. And then there's people that you meet in the course of your life, right? In those decades of transformation, every decade that you transform, you meet new people, right? And either they go with you or they stay back, because either you transform away from that person or you transform with that person, right? And these are things that I've learned, and I just want to give them back to you about just the transformation that happens in a person. And it's all about, again, have an open mindset. Realize there's other people out there that have been studying things for a very long time, and they know more than you. And I mean, that's the bottom line. And now with technology, which we've had for so long now, with everybody having a cell phone and access to the internet, there's no reason why you don't know yourself. You can talk to Google or Siri or whoever have it on your phone, right? One of the AI things. And you can say, I need to know X, Y, and Z. Boom, 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 boom. It's going to give you information until you can't take it anymore. Okay. And that's what I do. I read all day. I'm reading and researching and just trying to give you the best things out there. I'm going to just take a brief commercial, and I'll be right back for one of our sponsors, because I need a new haircut pretty soon. So let me, sorry, I'm alone today and I got to get myself going here. Right now, just my favorite barber here at New Era Barbershop here on Hillsborough Boulevard. right near Powerline Road. Check it out. Look it up on Google and get your hair cut. Men, women, children come out. You'll see JC got a nice little hot towel and everything. But I get my hair cut here, so you'll see the nice design and everything. And he does color too. So don't be afraid of the barber. Okay? That's the barber. Hey everybody. So you'll see that I had another ending there from our Spanglish podcast. So if you come on tomorrow night, Wednesday, 7 p.m., Spanglish. So tengo un programa en español, en inglés. Spanglish, Spanish and English. We interview salsa artists, and starting on in a couple of weeks, we'll be doing our freestyle edition as well. We've already done a couple of freestyle edition. We had Charlie Rock and Giggles. So that's on Wednesday night. We do the music stuff. So, and on Tuesday is me for all the wellness stuff. So anyway, so that's one of our sponsors, our New Era Barbershop, and he is here in Deerfield Beach. So go by there, check him out. If you're in local South Florida, I get my hair cut there all the time, and I have to do my color. He usually does a design. Right now it's already faded out. That's why I don't even have my hair done today. I just left it back today. But so anyway, so going back to the to about learning. So life personal transformation and self-love are continual processes. So those are processes that you have to push through obstacles and maintain a positive outlook, embrace growth, explore introspections, and you'll evolve into a stronger, better version of yourself. So who doesn't want to be better? I want to be better. I want to be better as a person and see what I can do in this world and have a purpose in this world. At least, I don't know about you, but I always think about why am I here? What am I supposed to be doing? And my purpose, I believe, is just to help other people. I already take care of my mother, and two aunts, and I'm a caregiver, but I'm out here to help other people transform and live a better life and not have to go through struggles that many of us have gone through, not have to go through sickness. Oh, that is actually what I was going to remember. I just remembered I was going to tell you. So there's been I don't know if you've seen on the news, but there's been some headline regarding niacin. So niacin is vitamin B3. I just wanted to bring this up. This is like a little alert. So niacin is vitamin B3. So back in the 20s and the 30s, they added niacin to food because there was a shortage of food, and when there was war, they noticed people were getting malnourished and they needed this vitamin B3. So they started adding it to the foods, to all the processed foods, the bread. Back then it was like bread and I don't know, cereals. That's what it was. So now they have come out with, after 80 years, no, 100 years of using niacin, they have discovered that it causes heart disease, and that is a culprit of a lot of added reasons why people are having so many issues with their heart, because they're eating so much processed food that has niacin in it, and instead of helping you, it's not helping you at all. So look at that. And there's other things. If you go to the FDA.gov, they put a lot of things that they recall. The other day too, also they recalled metformin. A form of metformin was recalled. So please, most people who are diabetic take metformin, please look into what metformin you're taking. Look it up on the FDA, and if it's the one that they recalled, tell your doctor to change it as well. Okay, I prefer you not to be on medicine, but again, that takes time as well. And I do want to mention still that we will be having I had the episode about being in a diet prison with my guest, Gustavo Barney. Well, he has developed a program to help you unleash your unconscious of things that are going on that's holding you back from being the best that you can be, in the sense of our thoughts about food. How when we're growing up as little kids, I would tell you, I don't know if you ever got this, but they would tell you, you can't get up from the table until you eat every food on your plate. Well, that's not really good, because how much food are they giving you on the plate? First of all, are they overfeeding you, or you know, because I've seen little kids that are very obese. There's no reason. But if you look at the mother or the father, they're obese too. So guess what? Your child's going to be obese if you're obese, because you're eating the same foods. And I keep talking about that because I find it's so important. Um, because you have to know what you're eating. You can't be eating processed food. Please stop buying stuff in packages. I took a picture the other day at the supermarket, and I was so disgusted because I went down one aisle of the supermarket and the whole aisle was full of boxes, processed food, like the macaroni and cheese in the box. You know what you're doing? I can't believe I used to buy those. Macaroni cheese with powdered cheese in the box. Do you know what you're doing to yourself? What you're doing to your children by eating those mac and cheese? It's chemicals. It's not even cheese. Oh my gosh. No, no, no. It's just really amazing. But you can transform. So, for example, I was weighing the highest, I believe. I was about 220. I'm only 5'4". I was like a little ball. I was 220. I was very unhealthy, and thought I was fine. Okay, but I was uncomfortable. This was years back. And then right before I had the stroke, I was heavy. I was eating whatever and whenever. Okay, I was eating chicken wings. I was eating steak. I was eating French fries. I was going through the drive-through. I was eating all this stuff. And boy, was I sick. I used to get sick a lot in my stomach until I realized. And then when I had the stroke, it was like, it was a wake up call. I don't know if anybody, I don't want anybody to go through that. But when you're sleeping and you wake up because you're having a dream, and in the dream it tells you you just had a stroke, and open your eyes. I opened my eyes and I couldn't move. I couldn't move half my body. I didn't know what was going on. I was so confused. And that was my sign. That was like my last, like, I feel like God woke me up in my sleep and said, Alita, you're having a stroke. Get your butt out of bed. Let's go to the hospital and let's take care of this. Like, it was like, let's go, let's go. I didn't realize it at all until now, that it was a sign of telling me, there's better things to come in your life, and you can do it. And you can do it. You have the strength. Okay, so look yourself in the mirror today and say that you're beautiful, and you have the strength and the courage to do whatever you need to do to make yourself better. Okay, don't let anybody else define who you are. You define yourself. Define yourself and say, I am beautiful. I am worthy. I am worthy to take $200 and go and take a class to better my life, or do anything to invest in yourself. It's so important. Invest in yourself. I didn't realize that. I thought it was selfish to invest in myself, and I always gave to my kids and my family. And now I'm realizing that I was totally depleted. Like, I had no energy. I've had times in my life that I've cried. I've sat in my walk-in closet and just cried from frustration, from sadness, from pain, from many things in life. And I know many about you out there also have done that too. That you feel lonely, or desperate, or you just get to the point like the end of your rope, like, I don't know what to do anymore. Um, and I used to say the same thing. I used to go, I didn't think I would ever like really be in a relationship again after my marriage. Um, I dated a little bit, but it wasn't the same. It wasn't a relationship until I surrendered. And until I surrendered and I said, you know what? Stop chasing. Stop chasing a relationship. Like, I had to stop chasing it, okay? And stop looking for somebody. It's going to come to you. And is it better when you meet somebody through friends, just how JC and I met. We met through friends, and we met each other years before we even started dating. And it was just not the right time. I wasn't right at the time when I first met him, and he was going through also some things too. So it wasn't the right timing. And then can you believe, 2 weeks after I had my stroke, exactly 2 weeks, I run into him again at my friend's house, the same place I met him the first time. And since then, we've never been apart. And it's been 7 years now. And I'm very grateful to God for that relationship. And hey, life, it hasn't been easy, but what relationship is easy? Nothing is easy. You can't say, I want an easy relationship. No, it's not going to be easy. You have to work at everything. You have to work. You have to do that transformation. You're constantly evolving and transforming. And then when you meet somebody and you have a relationship with another person, then your transformation continues, right? Because now you embrace another person, and then the transformation becomes two of you. So JC and I have transformed together, right? We have transformed, we have built each other up, and we've helped each other learn and grow. So it's been an amazing journey of transformation. And I continue to do this journey. And I just want to say, I started my walk again. I haven't been walking due to the fact that I have some issues with my feet. I have what they call a plantar fibroma. So it's like a benign tumor underneath my foot, both my feet. The left is worse than the right. So what happens is, because I have this growth on the bottom of my foot, right on the bottom. So when I walk, it hits right there, right in the center of my foot. So I have nerve pain. I have pains coming up my leg. I get cramps up my legs. Sometimes my knees and my hips don't hurt because I'm not walking. I'm not walking flat. I'm walking like sideways because I'm trying to compensate. But you know what? I found out, true story, right? I was home. So for the last, I haven't walked, honestly, I haven't walked out for a couple of miles for at least a year. Okay. And I was walking every single day. And I stopped because of an emotional kind of meltdown that I had last year, which I realized what it is now, that somebody triggered something when I was, something that happened to me as a child, and it just messed me up. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe why I was so upset about something that somebody said to me, or the way they told me, or what happened in the situation. But I realized, I discovered last year that something triggered me and gave me a memory that I had when I was a child, or something that I went through, a trauma that I went through that I never resolved. And it affected me now at this age. And so within the pain in my feet and everything, I wasn't able to walk. But I started going out walking again. I did my 2 miles. Me and JC are walking 2 miles a day. And I'm doing the bands and some weights for upper body right now. So feeling so much better. Oh my gosh. I was home. I mean, it's not like I haven't been active, but like intentionally going out for a 2-3 mile walk. Okay. Because I was up to 5 miles. I was up to 4 miles. So I want to start building that up again. Um, but my body, your body needs to move. You know, the minute I started the first day I walked, I was like, my knee was cracking and I got pain in my hip. And I'm like, you know what? Let's just go. I kept walking, I kept walking, I kept walking. I'm like, okay, it's getting better. I was sore the next day. I'm a little sore now, but it's a good sore. Like you've done something, your muscles, you actually feel muscles in your body. You're like, oh, muscle developing. Yay. Come back, come back. I need muscles. So, but you have to keep moving. The minute I walked, the pain in my hip is gone away. The knee, it's getting better. It's still a little bothersome, but it's not too bad. So as I move, it's like oiling your joints, right? As you move, you're oiling up those joints, you're moving them, you're warming up, and guess what? You're not going to be stiff anymore. You don't have those neck pains. I remember when I used to work constantly, I used to have this neck pain like through the shoulder, because you keep all your tension up here, all the tensions up in your shoulders. That's amazing. So, so I hope you continue on my journey here for the next year. I'll be going through some training and hopefully some certifications, and I'll be moving as well. So there'll be a lot of changes in my life. So you'll be following my journey as I move and embark in a new adventure, in a new home, and in a new location, and a new business, and a lot of different things. But again, growth and transformation doesn't matter your age. There's no time better than the present. Remember, every day is a good day to reboot your mindset. Every day. Every day is a good day to reboot your mindset. Change your thought about something. Love yourself a little bit more. Um, if you're interested, you like to paint, go take a painting class. Go fun. Grab a buddy. If you don't have a buddy, just go. You'll meet a buddy there. If you don't have a buddy to go with, don't worry about it. just always people around that need a new buddy. So go take a painting class or a Zumba class or I don't know, a wine tasting class. I don't know, there's so many things to do. Go on Eventbrite, just go on Google, go events in your area. And I bet you're gonna find lots of stuff. And there's a lot of like spiritual fairs and there's a lot of different things going around town. Let's see, I know I have some couple of events coming up. I don't know about wellness events, but I have this whole bunch of music events because you know me and my music, so I'm always looking for music. But I can't think right now. I know my friend Giggles is going to be at 111 next week on March 8th. She will be performing live at 111 in Boca Raton, so check it out. Get your tickets on Eventbrite and come see Giggles and get some really good freestyle. Charlie Grock will be there hosting. There's also some other events. We got a couple other freestyle events coming up in South Florida, the 23rd. There's 2 events coming up. There's one in Meisner Park and one in Miramar. So check it out, look it up online. You will check out all these different events out there and find something that you're interested in. And if anybody, let me just put my email up here. If anybody wants to, if anybody has something great to talk about, or you're in the wellness field, please send me an email. I would love to have you on my show. info@rebootedthepodcast.com. That's my email right now. Please send me an email there. info@rebootedthepodcast.com. That is my current email right now. Let me know if you want to be on the show. It would be awesome. Also, from one of my sponsors, you have 30 days of free Scalar Light sessions at freescalar.net. These are, you have to see one of my past podcasts. I know number 50 and I think 52. I know 50 was about Scalar Light and there was another one. I did one in Spanish and one in English. So please check it out. Look up Scalar Light, go to the website, you get your free 30 days. I've been on it now for about 6 months. I feel amazing. I feel amazing. Even people tell me I look younger and I haven't done anything. Okay, lotion, a little makeup. I haven't done anything. No plastic surgery, all natural. So it's working. And let me tell you that the Scalar Light, it's a health benefit through a photograph. And I have everybody in my family on it. Let me tell you, JC's aunt went to get her blood work done, and the doctor said, I don't know what you're doing, but keep on doing it because your cholesterol is perfect. All her numbers were good. Clean bill of health. She had the worst blood results before. High cholesterol, high blood pressure, all this stuff. She's perfect now. She's so good. She's lost weight. Transformation happens, and she's been with us for now 3-4 years now, and she's lost close to 100 pounds. Okay, close to 100 pounds, and she has changed her whole system because you heal, your body heals. And I don't know if you saw last week's episode, but it was really good. I'm going to probably go back again and deep dive into the diabetes again because I learned so much from Dr. Burke when he talked about the pancreas and the liver. So just go back to my last podcast. You can learn about the diabetes. So today I think I'm going to cut it short today. I've had a really long day. If you ever even knew what I had to do today, just even get here and look presentable. I had a very long day. In the process of selling my house right now. So I had people coming in, and you have to have the house presentable at all times. And let me tell you, to clean a house, a whole house, it takes a while. But me and JC we have a down pat. We have a system now because we've been doing it so often that we got it down. 3 hours, the whole house is clean. I don't even know. I don't even think about it. I'm just like boom, 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 move and just get it clean done. But don't worry, guys. I'm always here on the internet, and I'm not going that far. I'm still in South Florida. I'm not leaving Florida. That's for sure. I'm not leaving Florida. I'm not leaving the state. So I'm always going to be around. And you can always reach me, call me. If you guys have my phone number, but here's my email. Again, if you're interested in being on the show, please let me know. If you have something to share with the public, please let me know. Okay, and let's see what else I got to talk to you about today. I think I'm almost done today. I'm going to do a little quick promo from my girlfriend Andrea. She has the Max Pack. It's an incredible workout. You'll see it. It's a Max Pack. It's a workout. It's instead of a weight, you use this Max Pack because it has sand in it. So if you drop it, it's not gonna like crush your foot like the weights do. And it's a really good product. So I hope you enjoy it. And hey, Jesse. Thanks for you guys coming out and supporting me. I really appreciate you guys. The more people I get, the more. Please share. Please remember, if you're on, please like and subscribe to my channel. And please share it to your friends as well. I really appreciate it. You know, the more people I get on here, the more likes and all that stuff. It builds this algorithm, and I can get more and more people, and I can help more and more people in this world. My mission is 1 million people. Can I get to 1 million people? I know I've changed some lives already, which I'm very honored and blessed that I've affected you in a positive way. I really do appreciate you. And anyway, here goes to another little commercial. I'll be right back.
I am a certified fitness trainer. I'm a certified health and wellness coach. I am the creator and developer of a brand new amazing fitness tool called the Max Pack. The Max Pack stands for Maximum Power and Core. I was looking for a fitness training tool that was more useful than a dumbbell, and I created this really amazing thing where the movement of the material inside moved every way I moved and made the resistance heavier every direction I went. So I had to grip it harder with my fingers, fist, wrist, arm, forearm, and it really immediately, the minute I picked it up, it engaged all my muscles so succinctly and firmly. Before I even started working out with it, I was like, oh wow, this is so awesome. And then I developed 150, 200 different fun, amazing, kick-ass ways to really work it. The Max Pack, Maximum Power and Core, is going to be the newest, most amazing fitness training system today. On the Max Pack, I have my empowerment words: strength, endurance, integrity, and commitment. And these words have really, really, really great meaning to me because I live by these. I signed my name and my company, Hammer Health and Fitness, is on this. So the truth and integrity and strength and endurance and commitment from me to you is literally written on this bag. And if you banged yourself in the head or you dropped it on your foot, it won't break you. And you're gonna see your body burn fat, build muscle, shred yourself. Your balance is gonna be better, your cardiovascular is gonna improve, your stability is gonna be stronger, your whole body and mind is gonna transform, because the Max Pack has required focus. The muscles are engaged, boom, right from the get-go, and then you start working out. It's a double whammy workout, and I have to tell you, happy and healthy ways to exercise your muscles and your mind, because you really have to focus on the movement. And that's why I love my Max Packs.
I thought it was unbelievable, actually, and I really got a lot of benefit out of it.
Functional activation of total body with this product. I love it. Very effective, works all the muscles that you don't even think that you are using or engaging.
Amazing. I was engaged in my obliques, and it was just one of the best products I've actually ever used.
In and in, out and out. There you go. It's enough to burn your ass right now.
So check out the maxpack.com and you can get your own Max Pack. I have one, the 8-pound. It goes 8, 16, and 24 pound. The 8-pound, let me tell you, you feel it. You feel it. I haven't been using as much, but I need to. And I had Andrea on the show sometime last year. So check out some of my repeats and you can see the show with Andrea. I'll have to get her back. She's an intelligent, strong woman. As you see her, she's amazing. She has those max packs over in the Pentagon. She did a class there at the Pentagon, and in the military I think they use them as well because they're so portable. And you can just use one, and you can do different. She has like food names for them. So you goes, hold it like a sandwich, or hold it like a slice of pizza or something like that. It's so funny. But you know what? You remember it. So it's really key because you can remember the exercise. So this week I just want to give you a challenge and do something for yourself this week. Do something fun. Do something that you always wanted to do. Like I said, do wine tasting, go roller skating, I don't know, go to the movies, go see a concert. There's so much to do. Do something for yourself and get out there and meet people and feel good about yourself, you know? And take a class. There's so many different classes you can take. There's a lot of things. There's stuff on the beach. They got yoga. They got so many things you can do. Try to challenge yourself and realize that, you know, this is a continual, you know, we evolve. We keep evolving. Every day we evolve, right? Every day we evolve. We learn something new. So try to learn something new, you know, every week, learn something new. I mean, there's so many things you can learn. And if you just keep your mind open and remember, it's never too late to reboot your mindset. So remember that. And I hope you guys have a great week. Please remember, subscribe to my channel. And I will see you next week. I'm looking for my little banner here. So see you next week. And don't forget to subscribe and like on all social media and YouTube. Okay? Have a great night. Bye.